Hey, Good Sense, we are all entering a very busy and critical time, so I want to create a quick video here to cover some important points and to give you also a store tour of our company location to show you what we're doing and also to show you the examples of the mandatory changes that we all need to make moving forward. But first, I want to cover a couple quick points. Now, as many of you noticed, we started marketing to our guests that we will continue the Stock the Fridge promotion with adjusted pricing. We're going to adjust the pricing for the meats and the cheeses and the bread, but also the Good Sense to Go lineup. Now, a quick note, on the evening of the 14th, we're going to update that pricing for you. It should all be ready to load when you arrive on Friday morning to your restaurants, but a good practice is always to reload from the internet on all your registers before you open. Now, also from the marketing department, we wanted to remind you that your POP kits from March, those will be ACH'd this Friday. As you remember, although those kits were delivered, we held that bill up to help with cash flow as we all battled this pandemic. And I want to send another big thank you to Ariel for making that happen for you all. That was big. Now, so just as a reminder, the ACH will be taken out this Friday, so prepare for that. Now, and finally, before we move on to the store tour, I want to address this new post-COVID-19 open lobby environment that we are all entering into. Now, I can't stress enough how important execution of our standards they're going to be, and especially in this new consumer environment. Our guests are educated and literally looking out for what they will see to make them feel comfortable and safe. In fact, we're already starting to see calls into our corporate office and comments in the store about things like why we're not wearing masks. Now, our guests are very sensitive right now, and I want to assure you that we will do all the research and provide you with the best recommendation possible. But at this point, we are only making sure that masks are available if our employees want them. But at this point, we're not requiring them. All things considered, we need to do everything we can to protect our employees and guests and execute. You need to do what's right for your locations. Now, I have faith in our system, our brand, and all of you to execute at a very high level. Now, with that being said, if for any reason a situation arises that involves the media, or if you are contacted by the media, both good and bad, we ask that you alert our marketing and public relations department to this and allow us to help you respond. Now, we're getting a lot of attention right now, so it's so very important that we execute, that we are consistent, and that we put people first always. Now, I know you are all the best in the industry, and I can't wait to see the results. Now, all right, here's a short store tour highlighting some of the changes that you'll all need to get implemented right away. And again, don't delay on this. If you do, you will not only hear it from us, as we have auditors heading out next week to evaluate all of our locations' execution level, but you will for sure hear it from your guests. Now, let's execute Good Sense. Please let us know if you have any questions, and let's go to the store tour. Hey, Good Sense. So I told you we were going to do a store tour. Here we are. So I'm going to try to cover all the things that we've put in that rollout guide for your lobby's opening, and then a couple more things. So I just want to show you what it looks like and what the recommendations are. So first, we're starting outside with curbside. This has become over 30% of our sales, curbside business. As we move forward into the future, we think that curbside is going to be a very integral part of our business. If you don't have a drive-through, it allows customers that don't want to get out of their car, now they have an option. So those moms with the kids, they can pull up, and we've got a curbside option for them. This has been one of the most popular things we've done. If you don't have a professional curbside setup like this, please get on it. Let's get these things out. You're losing business. You're not making as much money without these as you could if you had them. So let's get these things set up. Now, you'll notice on the outside of our restaurant, we've got open signs, we've got banners. We're trying to do everything we can to make sure that the guest knows that we're open. All right, so to the rollout guide. This came in the rollout guide. Lobby is open with a few changes. This is great for our guests to let them know that our lobbies are open. Our entire system right now, our lobbies are open. So actually, no, I think we have a couple on the 18th. But for the most part, all of our lobbies are open. We need to get our lobbies open. So let's add these signs. Now in a couple counties, these signs are actually required. So some counties have actually said you have to post a sign that lists all the changes that are taking place inside the restaurant and what the customers have to do as a result. So let's go ahead and go inside and we'll cover a couple more items. All right, so one thing we're recommending is the cleaning of our lobbies every 30 minutes. And to do that, you need tools to be able to execute that readily available. We actually recommend that you make them visible as well to the guests. So we have these caddies here. We put them on our trash cans. The guests see that we disinfect our lobbies now, and we want to do that every 30 minutes. So having this caddy available for your crew to be able to do that will facilitate that, but also it'll let your guests know that we're taking this seriously. So that's a very important part of this. Now, the other things that came in your rollout guide were these 6 feet distance markers. And I love the marketing team. They put or 6 12-inch subs. I thought that was pretty neat. But these will go all the way through your restaurant to keep our guests socially distanced. One thing you'll also notice in the lobby, if you can pan around there, Rick, is that we've spaced our tables 6 feet apart. Now this is going to be super important to reopen your restaurants. Now if you don't have somewhere to store the extra tables like your garage or some storage unit, you'll want to mark the tables off that are not, that can't be allowed to be used. So, all right, so going through continuing store tour, this is also required for our brand, is that to open your lobbies, you need to install the extensions to your sneeze guards. Now, Todd made a job aid that shows you exactly what to buy and where to buy it and what tools to use so that you can execute this in your restaurant. Now, if you've not gone out and gotten this yet, get on it. Let's get these things installed in your restaurants right away. Now, speaking of Todd, he actually has a training update.
Hey, good sense. It's good to see you here. The Always Food Safe company, the Serve Safe, is due on the 17th. All of our franchisees, general managers, and crew alike have been assigned. It is required for franchisees and at least one certified general manager to do that course by the 17th. That's really important moving forward into the new normal as far as the COVID-19 situation goes. So it's really important. Do the 17th. We also have some great operational updates that we're working on as far as the station assignments to make the workflow so much easier and so much better. So look out for that.
All right, thanks for that update, Todd. Actually, we also have Chef Adam. He's actually here in the restaurant. You know, over the past 4 to 6 weeks, the entire corporate staff, we've been working in the restaurants every single day because we don't want to create anything or require anything or actually launch anything that we haven't actually put our hands on, that we work with every single day. We're slicing all the meats by the pound. We're making all the good sense meals. We're talking to the guests. We're experiencing this post-COVID-19 restaurant environment just like you guys are. So actually Chef Adam is here as well, and we've got an updated Good Sense To Go meal that's launching this week. Hey Chef, you got that? Do you got that meal handy?
Yeah, Mike. Hi, Good Sense. So this is our new meal, the adult mac and cheese. It's very simple to put together, very delicious. All we've done was added a nice savory Polish sausage to it. You'll be receiving your case tomorrow or Friday. So we can start this right away. I'm sure everyone's gonna love it. Take care.
Good job, thanks Chef. So some of you may have already received that sausage, but now you know what it's for. But either today or tomorrow you'll receive the rollout guide, the job aids and how to make that. But that's gonna enhance our Good Sense To Go menu. All right, so continuing the store tour. Thanks Todd and Adam. But one thing you'll notice also here is we've got the contactless payment options. I'm not sure if you guys noticed. Hey Judy, can you hand me the thingy? I don't know what this is called. What is this called, Rick?
Max, credit card machine.
Credit card machine. Anyway, these are equipped to do contactless payments. So if you've got your Google Pay or your Apple Pay on your phone, you can just activate that thing and point it in this direction, and these machines actually take those payments. So we're going to call that out for our guests, that they can do contactless payments. But also we've got the signs that say our self-serve items. They've been moved behind the line for your safety. So more of the store tour here. We got the sneeze guards up. We've got bathrooms, right? So we're making the cleaning visible to the guests, that when they know they come back here, that we've cleaned these bathrooms every 30 minutes. We're early in the morning here, but we've already had the bathroom cleaned every 30 minutes. So that's a good update. Those charts are going to be available for you as well. All right, Good Sense, that's our store tour. Now, I just wanted to encourage you and remind you to be diligent and intentional about reopening your lobbies. Make sure that perception is to the guests that they can trust us. They're looking for restaurants right now that they can go out and eat at and that they can trust. If you are not executing these items that we showed you today, the guest is more than likely going to choose somewhere else. So let's make sure that we're diligent, we're intentional, and we're getting the job done, and we'll continue to win as we did when our lobbies were closed. We'll continue that trend in winning in our restaurant business. Thanks a lot, guys. We'll see you later.